A very good day to everyone. Thank you for tuning in. This is Vriddhi, your host for today's episode of LUBM Smart Talks by Lincoln University of Business Management. Today we'll be talking about a very trending topic, embracing AI integration in Education Institute. The integration of artificial intelligence, also known as AI, in educational institutes represents a transformative shift in the way we learn and we teach. AI technologies such as personalized learning algorithms and virtual tutors have the potential to enhance the education experience by adapting to individual student needs and providing real-time feedback. This is not only improves student outcomes but also empowers educators with valuable insights for preparing students for a technology-driven future. And this is the digital age for it. An EdTech entrepreneur with over 10 years of experience has spent the last 5 years of working on AI projects delivering solutions for government and enterprises. Please allow me to introduce the founder and CEO of Voicee, which is a platform focusing on making AI tools more accessible and beneficial for modern educators. Hello, Mr. Eugene. How are you doing today?
Yes, hello again, and thank you for having me. Thank you for this really lovely invitation. Really
Of course,
nice to
no
be here
worries. So I'm very interested to talk about this AI because AI is a topic that everyone's like literally asking so many questions and so many people like me have so many doubts. So I'm here to clarify all my doubts with you. So my very first question is, how do you define digital literacy and why is it crucial in today's educational system?
Yeah, that's the very good question to start from, actually. But first of all, it's an ability. So it's an ability to understand, to use, to educate, and to create with the digital technology. So it's basically when it comes to the education, it's very important to understand what the digital technologies. It's very important to use them. It's very important to give an understanding to your students. It's very important for them because it's very, very fast developing technology, and in very few years from now, every employee will require knowledge about this about this AI, about this technology, or about anything what actually interconnects to the AI. So it is crucial to have this knowledge in your hands, being an educator, and to kind of transform it into the knowledge of your students.
Right.
I know you asked me to be short. I will try to actually do that in less details. But yeah, the most important thing here is basically it's an ability to use and understand and create with the digital technology.
Right. Amazing. So my next question is, what recent advancements in AI could benefit the education sector?
There are quite a lot.
Okay.
It's like maybe over 55 different use cases already on the market. But the most important ones, I kind of personally highlight the first one is the personalized learning. That's what you already mentioned that at the beginning of our meeting. And the second one is create or tailoring the educational content, which is basically allows you in a second to create a presentation on your next topic in the class and just kind of focus on the most important things and communicating with students. Or even if you would like to kind of do something on your own, kind of on your spare time, so you just don't waste your time on building different presentations. You just create it with AI, and that's all. And the third one, I think it's which is the most important, is automating the administrative tasks in the schools. Because really important thing here, I would like you guys also understand that. There is a huge problem in the educational system when it comes to educators. When it comes to feeling burned out at work, the teachers feel. Let's take an example of the UK educational industry. It's like a golden standard and stuff like this. So over 45% of all teachers feel overwhelmed or burned out always or very often. If you compare it to the other professions, in other professions the average burnout rate is around 15%. So it's almost 3 times more likely that the teachers actually, if you go and check with him. How do you feel?
Absolutely. My mom is a teacher. I can tell
Okay,
you.
you
For
know
sure.
the pain then. So
I know
yeah.
it.
So they are
Absolutely.
very overwhelmed. They are kind of burning at work, and AI is here to actually help them. So,
Yeah. So, talking about AI presentations, as you said, any specific tools that you would tell our audience what to use, like for creating a fast presentations for all the students out there?
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone heard about ChatGPT, so
Yeah.
and it's
I
just
use it as well.
yeah, it's changed my life actually. This
Yeah.
is my best friend. No offense to my friends actually, but this is my best friend. I'm spending even more time with my wife because it's enhanced my productivity very well, I would say. So it's yeah, ChatGPT is built that way. There you can, when it comes to the educational settings, where you can create the content and create the lesson plans in just a second. You just go and typing the topics,
Yeah.
type specify the curriculum and specify the grade, specify the level of or other practicalities, and then you get the really nice written lesson plan in your hands. When it comes to the other different applications like providing the feedback or even assessing the homework, so this is also very good help, and it can cope with quite a lot. You can't even imagine how can it can be accurate and effective
Right.
in the very right hands. So when it comes to other tools, they're pretty well based on exactly the same technology. Most of them are using exactly the same what a ChatGPT is using. So, but if you're newbie in this, I would definitely recommend you to start with the ChatGPT, the free
ChatGPT,
version,
yeah.
and after a couple of days, convert to the paid plan because
It's all worth your money.
it is huge difference.
Yeah.
OpenAI didn't pay me to kind of get this to you guys, but still, this is a very nice tool to have, especially when you're an educator.
Yeah, amazing. So, talking about ChatGPT, my next question is how can educators use AI tools like ChatGPT to improve their work and address student learning gaps? Could you share some examples?
Yeah, we mentioned about the lesson plans.
Yeah.
It also you can expand it to creating the different quizzes. You can create the different sort of a content with that as well when it comes to pictures, different videos. I mean, the videos you have to kind of use in other tools, but which are also widely available on the internet. But when it comes to ChatGPT, for example, it's lesson plans, generating rubrics, generating different quizzes, providing the instant feedback, even assessing and grading, which is very kind of it's very important for teachers who has huge classes, like over 40 people. Imagine how you can kind of check the homework of 40 people, and this is something what's basically available just next to you, and you definitely have to get inspired after this interview and go and try it. And if you're already kind of doing that, go and explore even more and go and even check maybe on my own platform at voicee.ai, where we have different courses. If you would like to deep dive into the different ChatGPT hacks, we do free masterclasses for educators. We do paid programs where if you would like to kind of get all of this in your hands. And we also provide the sort of free workshops for schools.
Okay,
that's what we're going to do for the local community here in Dubai. So I think it's our obligation to do that and educate people, because quite a lot of them are actually thinking that it is a threat. It is a risk. Yes, there are some risks, and we are working on that very hard to eliminate these risks, but I think we can come back to that a little bit later.
Of course, yeah. Moving on, how is AI transforming the landscape of schools and university, and what are the key changes, and why is it a rapid adoption necessary?
Yeah, so I like the statistics. So we at Voicee we also have we have AI experts and IT developers on the one side, and on another side we have educational professionals, and I'm actually in between, trying trying them to merge them and to make to be to not to be a wall, but to be a kind of a connector. So it is very interesting actually working with two groups. They are completely different people, and I actually like it. So when it comes to the education professionals and IT experts, if you kind of have them a task, okay, go and explore how many students or how many school students actually using ChatGPT. They will go and kind of bring you on a table quite a reliable information because okay, they do that in two ways. The first one, they will go and Google it and kind of check it online and where kind of get every information what they can get from online. And another group will go and talk to the students and go and talk to the school leaders and check there. So and we got some information on the table, and then we can. So in average, over 70% of students are already using that, and I think this is not true because I think every single student, especially in the secondary school, they are using ChatGPT already. This is the best friend, even if they don't tell you that this is what they are doing already. So don't be in the 90s. Stay with
Stay updated with technology.
Stay updated, exactly.
Yes.
So and your students are using ChatGPT. They're using for their homework, and you definitely, as your educator, you have to understand how it works. What are the ethical issues? What are the biases? And what are the applications for you there? And what you can teach about AI to your students. So but so this is very transforming the education. So you have to adapt to that really quickly. And the hiring market is also changing very rapidly because this year, if you compare it with the last year, 25 times increase in the requirement of utilizing AI during the working hours. So this is the kind of requirement, and that have to be in your resume or in your CV, that you know how to use AI tools. You know how to you are kind of you kind of upgraded with the AI skills.
Yeah.
So this is most likely that you get a promotion or you will get into the job if you get these skills. So and you as educators, you have to give this opportunity to your students, and it is already there. It is already changing the world, and is already changing the hiring market.
Yeah. Talking about hiring, do you think AI will take over human jobs?
In a way, some of the jobs will be automated. For I think like accountants, I think will be a little bit under the pressure in coming years.
Even copywriters, I feel.
Come again?
Even copywriters, don't you think?
Copywriters are already gone. I think.
Already gone, yeah.
I think-
ChatGPT has taken it.
I mean, again, ChatGPT is not here to replace, or AI is not here to replace. It's augment to your capabilities. So there will be less jobs available. So AI will not replace you. The human who is actually using AI will do that.
Right.
So it's not about, again, replacing your job.
AI is
So-
just going to add like an extra skill set, maybe, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're using that, so I guess you enhance your
Absolutely.
capabilities very dramatically. So that's what you're kind of doing with copywriting again. So and that didn't replace you. It's just kind of augmented you and upgraded you as.
course.
So I feel like a superhuman during the first days when I was using ChatGPT. But
Yeah, me too.
that's very very powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. So talking about more in detail with AI, what are the potential barriers and challenges to integrating AI into education, and how can they be mitigated?
Yeah, a huge topic, to be honest, and there are no easy answers for this. But I would suggest to focus on 3 of them. The first one, which are not solvable at the moment. The first one is the digital infrastructure. We're not talking about the local community. We're not talking about the local schools. But let's take a bigger picture. quite a lot of schools are not really well equipped with the digital infrastructure. So, in order to implement AI in your curriculum, in order to implement in your daily activities of your teachers and stuff, so you have to invest, and quite a lot of schools under the huge pressure because of that. So they don't have any kind of infrastructure. The second one would be data privacy, very important thing, and but I'm not really worried about that
Okay.
at the moment because we will fix that. We have every time when it comes to the data privacy, we come up with the with the nice AI policies, with the guidance to kind of how to use that, how that the AI tools which will be implemented in our schools have to follow all the requirements. So we will be there, but so it is still a huge concern. But you have to get worried about that, but don't worry about too much. And the third one, which is the most important one, I think, is education of teachers. The lack of understanding
Right.
how you can use it, how you can utilize it, and how your students are actually utilizing that. That's a huge problem, and that's what we are also solving that at Voicee, where we providing the courses, online courses, and online programs for teachers and for school leadership teams to break this barrier and to close this huge gap between technology and education.
Right. Very well said. Talking about barriers, have you ever faced any real life challenges?
You mean in the integrating AI in
Yes.
schools? So right now, again, that's the real life is hard. So, and quite a lot of people still, as I mentioned, still believe that this is a threat.
Yeah.
And they don't really want to get away with it.
Yeah.
They ban it at schools. There are quite a lot of schools actually who's still banning this technology. But how you can do that if you kind of say goodbye to a kid after 2:00, and then he come back to home and starting his laptop and actually doing his homework with ChatGPT. So that doesn't really make sense for me. So that's why I think it is this AI integration, overall integration, is moving very, very slow, as people are afraid of changes. They still believe that it will kind of replace them in a way. But
Yeah,
it
that's a
doesn't re-
mentality which we need to change.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But that was the same with the internet, with the calculator. That
Yeah.
was exactly the same. So, and suddenly we overcame that. So we will overcome with the AI and AI tools as
Yeah.
well. Hopefully this time it will be a little bit faster because
Yeah.
the technology is developing very, very fast. So, and we have to adapt that because this time it's a little bit different. So, and
Yeah.
at the same time, this time is actually very huge difference is that this technology is actually helping teachers and helping educators to don't burn out, save precious time, up to 10, 15 hours a week you can save if you utilize that efficiently. You can save up to 10 hours a week just to kind of spend either on your students or on your own stuff, what you would like to do. So teachers have to understand that really, really quick. And then if they see that this is something for them there, they will definitely go and knock to the principal's door and say, okay, we need that. And that's already happening. And especially we talk quite a lot of schools locally, and at some of the schools they are already implementing this one. Yes, they don't have AI policies in place yet, but they are working on them, and they are basically implementing AI in the classroom already, which is actually the next step. So yes, you have to kind of utilize that during your daily activities, and you have to say students, okay, you can do this homework with the AI, but again, doing something with AI in the classroom, this is the next step, and this is what we're also working on right now to bring some use cases to educators that this is something what you can do and you can work with inside the school.
Yeah, I remember during the pandemic, COVID 2020, I started my first year in college, and it was
Right.
online for like one full year.
Yeah.
And it was just the technology that was there with us. We had nothing. It was just technology playing as part of the role. We were introduced to Zoom, a
Yeah.
total new platform.
Zoom
And
with
that's
a
what I'm
coffee
saying.
or with a tea.
Yeah, just coffee and tea, and like we're just listening to all the classes, shut. Then you have another thing called ChatGPT, which was introduced few years back. Oh, we can do our homework with that. So that's what I'm saying. Technology has evolved so much after the pandemic. I mean, before also it was evolving, but like last few years has been a rapid change. Like, and
Oh,
it has
yes.
really helped all of us. I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
So yeah.
Just a small comment
Yeah.
here. So I really like that our local community and our local education industry is actually coping with with these changes. It's important to mention that Ministry of Education just recently partnered up with the right guys.
Yeah.
Teach AI. This is the organization who partner up with other AI giants in the AI in education sector.
Yeah.
So I'm really glad to see that the Ministry of Education here in UAE is actually talking to the right guys and working with the right guys. It's extremely important. So Teach AI and Ministry of Education, if you kind of watching this, please get contact with me. I would love to kind of cooperate and
Yeah, of course.
contribute in this one.
Definitely. Happy to collaborate.
Yes.
So my next question to you is, you mentioned you do offer some courses. What type of courses do you offer?
We do online courses mainly. We do it in two versions. The first one is a short version, like I call it short course, where in 1 hour we cover the topic, the basics, and then we kind of publish it for free, so that every educator can go and kind of check and educate something with it. And we also offer programs.
Okay.
Just recently, we launched the 4 weeks programs for educators, which explains all the AI basics, all the ethical parts of it, and how you can work with the ChatGPT and other AI tools to enhance your teaching and save, up to 10 hours hours a week. So this is something what we published just recently. We also offer some workshops for schools, whether you would like to kind of to work closely with like in live sessions, if you would like to kind of go and talk to teachers and and basically workshop as a live session. So we also include the live sessions in our online courses as well.
Okay.
So
Interesting.
these are the kind of the main interaction activities what we do when it comes to the different courses and educational materials for them. But on another side, we also have an AI lab where with AI experts and IT developers, where these guys are working on the AI technology. I'm also helping them a little bit on exploring and also utilizing this technology for building something special for the industry of education. And we're gonna release first tools and first first tools. So that's a tool.
Nice.
So we're gonna release some first tools next year, where we hopefully touch down for the needs of school teachers and university professors as well. So
in the past, what have been some of your most interesting areas that you have covered within AI?
Before we actually come up with an idea where we set up the company and try to educate educators, we together with the team, we build up from scratch the conversational AI platform. This is basically exactly about the ChatGPT, but in a different industry, in the telecom industry. When it comes to the call centers, for example, you can automate up to 95 requests incoming and outcoming to the call center. So that's what we're doing with the voice bots, not only with the chat bots, because the chat bots were on the market forever now, but when it comes to the voice, we were very good in time for the market, and we built the platform where you can basically create voice bots on your own. So this is something what we working with the telecom industries quite closely, but. That was in the past, and that's especially you mentioned the COVID time. So that's exactly when we were the heroes, actually, because for the medical centers it was a huge pain where they were receiving thousands or hundreds of thousands calls, and people were asking about the vaccinations, what is COVID, how we can sign up for the doctor visit and stuff like this.
Okay.
So medical centers were not coping with all of these incoming requests. So then we suggested let us automate your call center. So and our voice bots were kind of taking that and answering the different questions about the COVID and signing up people for vaccination or for the doctor visit.
Nice, very interesting.
So, yes, but now it is even more interesting where you kind of work with the education, and that's something what I've been dreaming for a long time as well. So yes, telecom is also kind of interesting industry, but education is the most important mission in my life now. So and
It's like a top priority.
Yeah, this is something what I kind of what drive me crazy every day, and what's kind of also giving me sort of a kind of joy.
Yeah.
In a way, yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, could you share me some of the future projects that you are in talks or something like that?
Yes, this is something what we working with our AI lab, but
Okay.
That's around the personalized learning.
Okay.
So just recently, ChatGPT released they are kind of that you can build GPT on your own. So people have already started to building their own GPTs. So whenever you have sort of a database or like a book, for example, then you can upload it to the ChatGPT platform, and then it will basically fine-tune the model for you, and will be operating around this book. And kind of if you have any requests around this book or database, it will provide you just within this information.
Nice.
So it is something what has been released just recently, and you can do that on your own within 5 minutes, and you don't really need any coding skills whatsoever. So everyone can do that.
Everyone
I have
can
already
do it.
tried it, so it's amazing. I really I suggest you guys also kind of go and check that.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So this is something what is already in the market, and we are building something what kind of upgrade these GPTs with the different learning, personalized learning activities. So we started to work on that, I think, almost a year ago.
Okay.
But it's been so much changes on the market thanks to OpenAI. Thanks. I mean, we had to adapt very, very quickly. So we postponed our development for some time, and now we have a clear vision what we need to do, and we're also talking to schools quite a lot. I'm personally on the meetings on daily basis, actually, with the school teachers and with school principals to understand what their current needs. And that's what you need to do, actually, being an entrepreneur. What you have to build something based on someone needs and concerns and problems, not something what you feel the people need. So yes, we're talking quite a lot of the schools, and based on these requests, we are building our own GPTs for personalized learning. So
Nice.
Next year we will be launching these GPTs, and it will be around also space tech and entrepreneurship.
Wow.
These are the two areas where we would like to kind of start from.
I wish you all the best for that.
Thank you very much.
Hate to be saying this, but coming up to our last question. What are your predictions for AI role in education and how it might shape the future of learning?
Yeah, here's the kicker. I think in 2 years from now, up to 80% of educators will be using either ChatGPT or any other AI tool.
Yeah.
That's not only our mission. I think this is a reality. So that they will have to adapt to the new reality, and they will have to get these skills and get this knowledge in order to stay on the market.
Right.
Because as I mentioned, it's the hiring market is not changing only for the students you are teaching. It's also changing for you. Whenever if you're looking for a job right now,
Yeah.
it's very important that you have in your CV that you are working with ChatGPT or with any other AI tools.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because believe me, school principals and other learning leadership team members, they are looking for this one, and either they're looking for new employees to have these skills, or they're working on that to give these skills to their current employees.
Yeah.
So it will change very, very soon. And this is not what I'm kind of hoping for. I strongly believe this is going to happen, and that's why basically I'm doing what I'm doing, and we are also here to help to provide this knowledge and to provide these skills to the schools, not only locally but globally as well.
Yeah, thank you so much for your insight. And I'm happy to know that AI is here not to replace anyone, guys. No. It's all about adding an aid and adding an extra support to human growth and welfare. That's the very end of our interesting discussion. Thank you very much, Mr. Eugene, for sharing your thoughts on the topic with us. And for all our listeners, if you would like to share your own experiences or ask any further questions, please feel free to connect with us on LUBM Middle East on Instagram, LinkedIn, and Facebook page. We can continue the conversation online. Until next time, keep learning with Smart Talks, powered by LinkedIn University of Business Management. Thank you and have a great day.